Hey guys, the past week has been very tough for me and I wanted to address a few things. So here is my part of the story. More than a week ago, Nerdy Crafter here on YouTube uploaded a comedy video called 3 Garbage Sara Beauty Corner DIYs or something like that. In the video, she uses a huge portion of my original video Sneak Candy in Class. Altogether 6.5 minutes of my original video with music, full screen and everything.
YouTube's bot detected a similarity about 20-ish seconds between my video and Sara Beauty's corner video. The YouTube bot only flagged 30 seconds. In that video, only 20% of it was her content.
No, it's not 30 seconds. And no, it's not 20%. It is 6 minutes and 37 seconds of video. It is 29% of the video she posted. Of course, the YouTube Content ID detected it. I checked over the video and saw that she used so much of my content. Entire DIY process, skits, with music, beginning to end and full screen. When you work on a video for a month and someone takes 1/3 of it, this is the same as taking 10 days of hard work away from you. It is completely illegal and wrong. So I claimed the video because I was thinking, if I let this happen once, she will do it again, and then others may start doing it too. So then Jackie sends me an email asking to release the video and claiming that it is made under fair use. But this is not the case, and here's why. There are 4 factors one needs to consider when they're claiming their work to be fair use. I'm just gonna read them for you. First is purpose and character of the use, including whether the use is of a commercial nature or for a non-profit educational purposes. She monetized the video, so obviously she wanted to profit. Then it's nature of the copyrighted work. If you're using parts of something that is more creative in nature, like a movie or book, has a weaker fair use argument than news footage or a technical article. My videos are of course of creative nature. In this case, it was comedy and crafts. The third point is amount of the portion used in relation to the copyrighted work as a whole. For example, do you really need 3 whole minutes of Spider-Man in that video essay about superhero movies? Or will 3 seconds do? See, this is my main point. Why would you need to take my entire DIYs from beginning to end, full screen, when a few second clip showcasing the result to give evidence of what you're trying to say would be more than enough? You can only take as much footage as it is absolutely needed for you to support your claims in order for it to be fair use. When she says that drinking cola is not healthy, she could just use a 3-second clip showcasing the result and not the whole process of making a craft. Me and my boyfriend use hours to film and edit every DIY. Sure, it's nicely filmed and edited. Why not taking everything and put it in your video to make it long and interesting? That's just wrong, and it's abusing someone else's work. Think if we would all be doing this. Everyone would just take a DIY video from any YouTuber and then just show the entire DIY process and then just comment something, I don't like this is not healthy, this is not useful. That would be one very easy way to make YouTube, but where would be the justice for the original creator? See, this is why all of this is so wrong. And the fourth point is, will the use hurt the original copyright holder's ability to make money from the work that was copied? The person that watches Jackie's video will probably have no interest in watching mine as well, because Jackie already shows them 1/3 of my entire video. See, these were my arguments, black and white proof that she made a mistake and used my content in an unfair way. I even said to her if she could take down the video and delete some of my footage, the footage that she didn't need for evidence to prove her points, but she denied it. I was never against her making a comedy video out of my video. Everyone has right to do that, and it's completely irrelevant to me. But as you will see later, she always tried to make it seem like this was my biggest problem. Even though I explained to her so many times that my problem was unnecessarily taking so much of my footage when it wasn't needed. So here I was left with 3 options. A. Release the video and let her abuse my work without any ground and risk that she will do this again in the future. B. Stand my ground, claim the video to protect my work and hopefully prevent that she will do this again in the future. And C. Take the video down and give a strike to her channel for abusing my copyrighted content. The best solution in my opinion would be that she would take the video down herself and delete some of the footage that was used illegally. Then she could just re-upload the video. I asked her this in an email. She could also just use Video Editor in Creator Studio to cut off some of my content, so she didn't even need to make the re-upload. It would take her 20 minutes. So instead of admitting that she made a mistake, that she went too far with borrowing too much of my footage, she decides to make a video full of inaccuracies.
She decided to be pretty annoyed at the fact that I made a video about this video.
She tells that I'm annoyed because she made a video. This is not true, and she knew it. I explained to her so many times in the emails that I have no problem with her making a parody video off of my video. I have a problem with her taking such a huge portion of my video and use it as hers, which in this case, as you have seen, it's completely illegal.
Bot that detected a 30-second non-consecutive clip, 30-second clip that she took advantage of to claim the whole video.
She says that I'm punishing her for a 30-second clip. Not true. She took way more than 30 seconds. She took 6 minutes and 37 seconds, which is 10 days of hard work. She also explains that you are allowed to take 20% of other people's work in your video and that that's also the standard in academia.
What I mean is 20% of your content was fairly used as evidence to the commentary, while 80% of my video is original, commentary, and parody. This is standard even in academia.
It is not that you can always take 20% of someone else's work. You can only take as much as it's absolutely needed for you to support your claims. And she absolutely didn't need to take in the entire DIY process and the entire skits to support hers. And what is more, even this argument falls apart because way more than 20% of her video are my clips.
In that video, only 20% of it was her content.
Not true. Let's do the maths together and see. Jackie's video is long 22 minutes and 43 seconds. I took her video and put it into my editing software. Then I cut off all of her clips, so I was left only with the clips that were mine and she used in her video. And the sum of these clips was 6 minutes and 37 seconds, which equals 29.12% of her video. This is almost 30%, so her 20% argument falls apart.
So when I emailed her and asked her to please release that claim, she said she is tired of people re-uploading her video and stealing them. At no point did I re-upload her video. She's acting like she's hurt that other people re-upload her video.
This is again not true. I never said that she re-uploaded the video. I always told her that my problem was her taking too much footage that she needed to support her claims. Way too much footage. You can read it all in the emails at the end of this video.
So why is it that someone who has a way bigger channel can bully a smaller channel like mine?
I have never in my life bullied her or anyone, so this is a huge false statement. I was just protecting what's legally mine and what's legally right. Saying that I bully a smaller channel is just so wrong, and I can't understand how a teacher can make such accusations without any ground. She made a mistake that she denies to acknowledge and correct, even though I tell her the solution, and on top of that, she calls me a bully.
Because she has a bigger channel and she can spread herself on a medium-sized channel like mine. But if you're going to start spreading yourself on other channels,
saying that I'm spreading myself over a smaller channel, I mean, where do I even begin? I never knew Jackie's channel before this happened. I was just protecting what's legally mine. I asked her to take down the video, to acknowledge that she made a mistake, that she used too much of my content for evidence to support her claims. She could then just re-upload the video and we would all be happy. Or what is more, it would take her 20 minutes to correct the mistake in the video editor in the creator studio. But no, instead she portrays me as thief and sends her subscribers over to settle the issue for her. I would never in my life expect from a grown-up person, and what is more, a teacher, to do something that low. So she sends people over and all of my social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, gets flooded in mean comments, calling me names, attacking me, threatening me, and all of that. She portrayed me as thief when I was in all right to protect my work that is so dear to me. When I told her about the solution of just taking out some of that footage that was not necessary. Instead, she portrays me as greedy thief that wants to profit from smaller channels. I was obviously in shock when this happened, and even though I knew that I didn't do anything wrong, it still hurt. Especially because I know, and I'm sure that Jackie knows too, that it's all based on inaccurate, false statements. How a teacher can go on such a low level, I'm speechless. So I broke. I haven't slept that night. First, I posted on Twitter all of the emails so that people would see where was my problem. The problem was that she took way too much footage that was necessary for her evidence. It was way too much footage for her video to be fair use. I posted it so that people could see that I asked her to take the video down and to delete some of my footage. The last thing I need is money from her video, and she made everyone believe that that's all I want. Of course, people were coming from her channel directly to my channel, attacking me, calling me names, and all that. I don't have a huge Twitter following, so not many people actually saw my side of the story. I was completely down, and at 4 a.m. at night, I gave up. I released the video even though I know that I should have stood my ground, because I know that I did nothing wrong, and if the case went to court, I have no doubt who would have lost it. But not just regarding the copyright part. As we're seeing, and as we're also gonna see later, it's even more about spreading false information about the person, which could destroy their reputation, career, and good name. The next day was very hard, so I decided to send some last words to Jackie just to let her know how I feel, and this is what I wrote. I just have a few things to say about the situation. I'm very shocked regarding how you handled everything. Making a video full of lies. How I want to profit from a smaller YouTuber. I didn't even know you existed before this happened. You decided to take 1/4 of a video for which I worked very hard for 1 month. I asked you to take the video down and delete some of my footage because you didn't need to take all that clips for evidence of your claims. Instead, you decided to portray me as thief and sent your subscribers to attack me. I've never received so many awful comments and threats in my YouTube career. And you know what? It hurts, especially since we both know they are all based on lies. I could also send my viewers to attack you back, but I won't, because I would never go on such a low level. She responded like this. She said that she's sorry that I feel that way and that she asked her subscribers to be nice. And from what she saw in the comments, most of them were very polite. Well, then I sent her these screenshots to show her what behavior like hers brings out of people. These are just a few of the awful comments that I got. Would you expect from a teacher to make a mistake and then degrade a person with false statements and on top of that send her subscribers over to settle the issue for her? I know she told her viewers to be nice, but when you trigger your audience by making them believe in things that are not true, what would you expect? So she made the third video titled Hypocrisy and Sara Beauty Corner releasing the video. She deleted the word hypocrisy after a while. In the video, she's thanking her audience for being so nice and talking about how justice won. Then again, she tries to make the viewers believe that I claimed the video because I didn't like the way she portrayed me in her video.
For her, fair use pretty much means getting her permission for everything and also painting her on a positive light. You're the one who claimed someone else's video because you felt that the skits were not properly commentated on.
Again, I told her so many times that she can make comedy videos from my videos. She can paint me in whatever light she wants. The only problem that I have is how you take 1/3 of my 20-minute long video illegally, because you had no ground to take all this footage to support your claims. And the saddest thing is that Jackie knew that, but she still wanted to make her viewers believe that the main reason I was annoyed is the fact that she made a comedy video out of my video and that I don't understand the humor. Why would you be so dishonest with people that watch you and support you? Why not telling them what my real issue was? Because you don't want them to know that you made a mistake? Now for the last part, she accuses me of being a hypocrite and taking ideas from smaller YouTubers and putting them in my videos. She accuses me of stealing 3 ideas. For the pencil case, I completely accept my fault. I'm sorry for not crediting the right YouTuber. I've seen the picture of the case online together with the screenshots of the process, but there was no original creator stated there. As soon as I watched Jackie's video, I credited the creator in the description box of my video, but I admit, I made a mistake and I should have known better. For the other 2 DIYs that Jackie accuses me of stealing, I actually did give a credit, but she still says.
The second case is from a creator also known as Fimo Kawaii Emotions, and he made a liquid notebook. Again, look at the dates of Fimo Kawaii Emotions video when it was created, and the Sara Beauty Corner video and when it was created. This next one is from Era Tran, I hope I'm saying it right, and she made an absolutely adorable EOS watermelon looking lip balm. Again, look at the dates when Era's video was done and when Sara Beauty Corner's video was released. Again, no credit was given when due.
Well, here are my videos.
I'm completely obsessed with this glittery liquid notebook, which is inspired by Fimo Kawaii Emotions. Why settle for a plain and boring chapstick when we can have this awesome watermelon tinted lip balm inspired by Ira Tran?
How can you, as an adult, as a teacher, again accuse someone without even watching through the video to see if what you're saying is actually true? These are huge accusations. Don't you think you need to be sure that you're saying the truth when you make such powerful statements? I don't understand how you can do that. Again, tons of comments start pouring on my social media and I don't know how to fight back. I'm again being attacked based on lies. So I sent her an email. Hey Jackie, I watched your new video. More lies. Again. Why? In the video where I make liquid notebook, I say liquid notebook which was inspired by Fimo Kawaii emotions. In the video where I made watermelon lip balm, I say inspired by Ira Tran. For the pencil case, I'm really sorry for not crediting the right person. I saw the picture online and made the pencil case myself. I completely accept my fault. In fact, I'm one of the few bigger YouTubers that tries to give credit when due. So again, you try to make me look bad by so many lies. I have a ton of my original ideas copied all the time, and I agree this is not something any of us YouTubers should be doing. It has sort of become a standard and I think it's sad. So saddened by your actions again, and now I can expect a new wave of comments filled with lies and hate. Do you really enjoy doing this to a person? She answered that she's sorry and posted a pinned comment saying that she made a mistake. Then she deleted from her video the 2 DIYs that I actually did credit and left only the one that I mistakenly happened not to credit, so that all the bashing how I'm a hypocrite and how I'm using smaller channels makes sense. Here I want to talk about two things, about copying and about using smaller channels. I actually think I'm one of the few bigger DIY life hacks channels that actually tries to give credit when necessary, as you have seen. Currently on YouTube, everyone is copying things from everyone or is just inspired by other creators. That's just the current state. I am not a saint. I definitely get inspired by other creators, but I have to say that I think of so many ideas completely on my own. And other channels copy or get inspired by my ideas all the time, and I don't ever get credited. I don't want to cause more drama. I'm just gonna post a few screenshots so that you can see what I'm talking about. And of course, there are tons and tons more. And again, please no drama. I love most of these creators, I think they're amazing and I wish them all the best. This is just to show you that this is the current state of YouTube. I am no saint, they're not saints, and it is how it is. But not just that, people copy my titles. Check this out, my video from 3 years ago and all these videos with exactly the same titles. I had to accept that every successful video that I make, people will copy, people will get inspired by it, and I'm not upset with it anymore. It happens to me and it happens to others. There's also my music choice, people copy-pasting my description boxes. Yes, that's also the thing. I don't like this about YouTube. I actually think it is very sad. And again, I'm not saying I'm a saint. I get inspired by other channels, titles, thumbnails, but I'm just saying that other YouTubers are not saints either. That's how I see YouTube right now, and maybe we should all do better in this area. Now let's proceed to the using small channels part, which actually hurt me the most. Throughout her video, she was talking about how I want to stomp and use smaller channels. This is a really big one. Never in my life have I tried to use any channel, small or big. If you have been watching my videos for years, you know that I haven't done many collaborations. In fact, ever since my channel has grown in the past 3 years, I've only done 3 collaborations. And every time it was with a way smaller channel than mine. In April 2016, I collabed with Alejandra Styles. At the time, she had about 100,000 subscribers, while I had 2 million. In July 2016, I collabed with Macerly09. At the time, she had 200,000 subscribers and I had 2.6 million. August 2016, I collabed with DIY Lover. At the time, I had 3 million subscribers and she had about 700,000. I did it not to gain subscribers. I did it because I love their content and I genuinely like them as a person. I would like to ask Jackie, when did she promote a channel that was so significantly smaller than hers? So there it was again, trying to portray me as a terrible person without any ground at all. And then saying to viewers, don't go attack her, be nice. When you spread false information to present someone as a bad person, wouldn't you expect them to be triggered and do just that? Also throughout the video, I got the impression that she wants to portray me as a greedy person, how I want to profit from other people's work. First of all I wanted was for her to not abuse my work for her own profit. And while we're here, let's have a quick chat about being greedy. Whoever watches my channel knows that I almost never do sponsored videos. In fact, in my entire YouTube career, I only made 2 sponsored videos. One 4 years ago and one 1 year ago. And I get asked to do sponsored videos all the time. I'd like to see another YouTuber with 9 million subscribers that has only done 2 sponsored videos. Just to show you that when you want to portray someone as money hungry or greedy, you should probably do better and make some research beforehand. And I'm not saying that sponsored videos are bad. If they are made in a proper way and if they benefit the creator, the company, and especially the viewer, then go ahead. I have nothing against them. And I may do such videos in the future. But I just needed to put this out here because when someone portrays you as the person you're not, it hurts. So to conclude this narrative, I'm very sad how Jackie handled this situation. I believe that I had the right for being upset when I saw that she used such a huge portion of my video and just dropped it into hers without editing out the music, full screen, entire DIY process beginning to end. It hurts me when people do that because me and my boyfriend work on these videos alone. Even though people believe that I have a crew of 20 people behind me, that's not true. It's just me and him dedicating our whole lives to this. We film and edit all by ourselves. This experience was so hard for both of us. We felt completely emotionally drained, abused, and misunderstood. What hurts me the most is how a grown-up person can purposely spread false information to her own viewers and then send them to settle the issue for her. And the fact that she never acknowledges in her videos that she should have been more careful when borrowing other people's work is very sad. Karma is real. What you send into the universe, you receive right back. When things like this happen, I think the best is to go by the quote, "Forgive them, they don't know what they're doing." I have nothing against Jackie, and even though her actions did hurt me very much, I wish her all the best in life. The damage is already done, and there's nothing one can do to reverse it. I will try my best to move on and forget about everything. Even though she refuses to acknowledge that what she did to me was indeed very wrong, I hope that at least next time she makes a similar video, she takes into account fair use and respect for the original creator's work. That's all I had to say. Thank you guys for watching.
In college, I did everything possible to prepare for my career, but American companies prefer to hire immigrants. They come here on...
When I was living on my own for the first time, I had to go to the store and get milk